This is the Transparency Podcast Show.
What is your definition of authenticity? And then you said, be
The
you.
definition is a person be able to be themselves. What did I say? Be themselves, do the things they want to do, uh, to have the things they want to have. So be, do, have. You have to become the person first and take action, and so you can have the desire you want to have.
Actually, that's a beautiful formula. Be, do, have.
Confidence is the first one because we see for myself, except for example, when I was pre-transition, I have zero confidence. I just feel I'm not good enough. I just feel everything I want to do, I cannot do. I have no confidence. I don't want to. I in a kind of in a depressing mode subconsciously. So that kind of weights, depress myself down, and won't able to outshine. I guess that's a word.
Mhm.
Yeah. So the people who's be able to be themselves, they tend to show confidence, happy, and at the same time they have it will evolve into turn to be a purpose for helping others. Because when you're confident, you're happy, you have that somehow have that energy or force that you
Mhm.
want to help other people, and that's what I experienced in the early, let's say, first 5 years. As you remember, I do those events and all that, and that's the energy came from because I feel I have the confidence. I feel I can help other at the same time, even though I'm not perfect yet. You know what I mean? So so I
Okay.
think, yeah, so the words confidence, happiness, and it will you will somehow receive your calling or your purpose
Oh my
that
gosh.
in a way.
Okay.
What?
That's amazing.
For me is courage, because for me personally, when I walk into a hamburger Mary, I have that opening moment. But in order to embrace it or to use that moment, I have to have courage to accept it, right? If not, if I'm like scared or worry about taking a risk of being true to myself, being the real me, then I won't take actions. Yeah. So I think courage is overcome the fears, overcome the obstacles is the key to be themselves, because many people are in opposite. They not just personal development, but career development too. People don't like their career or whatever they do, and they don't want to take the risk to do what they would like because they're afraid they're gonna lose all, which I we both lose all to be who we are today, right? So that's the journey or the
Mhm.
process that you need to go through. Yeah,
Yeah, it's quite a
and
process.
that takes
Courage.
courage. Yes,
What gets in the way of authenticity?
ourselves.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's kind of like what I just answered, because ourselves would think overthinking and this is what I heard from one of the coaches or mentor. We tend to take our past experience to bring it to the present, and thinking the present result will your future result will be alike to your present past. So we are afraid to do so at the moment. Yeah,
Very-
that's why we we
But
are our worst enemy.
yes, yes.
Yeah,
So that's why the work is crucial. Doing our own work is crucial. Our
yeah,
own inner and outer work is crucial.
a good example is my mom. She's very real. She doesn't have a two face when she just do what she feels, say what she felt. So I kind of have that influence by her, and she like to help other people. And
Mhm.
because that's how her mom, my grandma was. And I remember so well when I was young, my grandma kind of wrote this in me, say, if you see somebody needs help, you need to help them. So I kind of carry that all along. And
Okay.
from before my I wasn't myself, aligned to myself. I don't have the the energy or the tools or the courage to help others because I feel I'm not good enough.
Mm.
Again, so back to we are our own worst enemy, worst stoppers. Yeah.
Sure.
So
Sure.
my mom is the
Your mom's
person who brought this out of me, and her encouragement, support, and love
Mhm.
just make it even powerful. So yeah, that experience will be I accidentally discover Hamburger Mary as a place, and it really opens my eyes that this is possible. And I found myself because I wasn't exposed to these information, so I wasn't. I don't know, and I'm not sure why I have certain feelings or desire, and I just kind of experience here and there, and doesn't know why. you know and then when I got to Hamburger Mary and the answer is there, and everything just opens up, and I just tag along that feeling, that openness of me.
So yeah, it opens up and or that openness that you experienced.
Yeah, all the senses, all the internal, external.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. When I was not confident, would I say previous life, I will kind of just a follower, meaning I just follow what my friends wants to do or where they want to go. And, after I have confidence, I start taking back my control of my own life, and I want to start do the things I like. And the relationship with people will change because internally I started to think me first now, right? Not other people. And it's not a bad or good, it's just how you, again, just back to that past, present, future. It's just your decision. You determine, and you decide to choose this way to go into your future instead of following other people into another path. Yeah. So the relationship, because of this thinking or this experience that we all face every day, it will shift your relationship with different people, different, you will meet new people, old people that's not aligned, or they don't on the same path with you. They will eventually not going to be in your participating in your life as much as before. And that's the way reality is, I guess. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then this involved
Right.
with family, friends, even
Mm-hmm.
peers, colleagues.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's fabulous.
Okay. This is how I want to experience. I want to show that it's okay to be yourself. And the end result of you being yourself is way greater, happier than what everyone probably think of themselves. Because because as I mentioned before, a lot of people are not confidence or not willing to take the step or risk or action to move forward to being themselves, and they feel trapped, stuck, unhappy, depressed, and result unhealthy. So that it's not a very good path to go to. And I want to use myself, my story, my experience, my skill as an example to hopefully can influence. Now I won't say change, because I'll say influence people in this perspective. Yeah, I currently don't have anything that I want to change. I mean, we're changing every every day, but so I think the changes will be will be learning more, and as I learn, the things will start changing inside outside, right?
Okay.
And those sometimes those changes are invisible. Like you let's say we have this meeting right now, and then later on I might have a thought because out of this meeting, and certain path or decision will change based on this meeting, and then to take stuff to take off my life is negativity, drama, bad people, people who doubted you, or my bad habits, all that. That's that's my personal things that I want to get rid of. I'm not 100% there yet, and I feel like, for example, I've been having depressed because of my mom passing. I think I already overcome that now. I don't feel as sad or down for
Mm-hmm.
that event anymore. It's more calm now in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, and again, that's due to all those experiences past 10 months, including session with you, talking to you, and all of my friends around that who support
Mm-hmm.
me, and time also a factor that
Yeah.
changes persons. Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's my answer. Kind of part of identity, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I when I was young in 20s or early 30s, my identity probably a person who's not doing so well. Went through divorce, went through on and off job, no jobs. So my identity at that time was not successful person. Um, yeah, and then it shifts to this way, and it was exploring. So my identity that time was a party girl, crazy, wild, right? And then do movies. And that's all, because looking back to the past right now, that's experience or exploring. And at the same time, because I didn't have the normal 20-year-old should have during those my early 20s.
Yes.
I'm kind of a late bloomer, so I bring that to my early
Mm-hmm.
30s, mid 30s to experience it. But once I have gone through that, and now I'm done. I don't need to do that anymore. So
I
identity and authenticity is shifting as well based on the life experience, skills, and whoever influence us at the same time, negative or
Yeah.
positive. Yeah, so it can be negative as well. I've been through that as well. So
Mm-hmm.
what do I need is to have my meditation. I think that's very important. I didn't have I wasn't in this meditation habit at all before. And I
Mm-hmm.
think because of you, you really gave me that information. You and my mom passing, it gave me the somehow do some research about it, and now I do learn a lot from that. I feel that the part of be do have to be. It's not just external; it's internal first. and then you kind of reflect into your appearance. So meditation is my new thing right now. So I'm still reading
Good.
books that, the books has
Hmm.
been, the habits been developed already for 3 years. So my new, yeah, so that's my new thing. And diet, I started
Oh.
not eating meat anymore. So just seafood
Oh.
and
Hmm.
vegetarian.
Hmm.
And that really, I can feel it already. I started just September, and I can feel it because my whole energy can change. I don't feel as tired, as dragging anymore.
Hmm.
Feel more like if you're talking about breathing, somehow the breathing is kind of change as well. I never tried this, but I start trying, and I already feel the difference. So I think that will kind of align with the meditations in a way, inside out, right? What you put in is what you what you what you
Yes. Well,
yeah.
yes. Yes, very good.
Mhm.
And
Sure.
how can you create more of that in your life? Like you're talking meditation and diet and alignment and all, and be do have. So
Yeah,
how can you create more of that in your life?
okay. I think another one is faith religions. So
Mm.
I, my mom is Buddhism, our family is Buddhism, and I just have that DNA, you know what I mean, in me, but I never
Mhm.
really explore it or any practice in a way.
Mhm.
But now I do also want to add that into my life because I think that it's also part of the alignment. So now I mean, not necessarily like church goer that I have to go to a temple, but it just um it just made into part of the diet as well, part of meditation as well. That's kind of the foundation of the two. Yeah.
Mm.
And I
Okay.
think all three, like a triangle, right? We say triangle has a special effect in our life. So these 3 points, diets, meditation, and faith, religion is 3 point will generate the energy, frequency, vibration of my inner self to be the be. Yeah.
Mhm. And I want you to know it's so hard for me to stay on track because there's so much good that comes from what you're
Oh,
expressing.
okay. Mm, that actually depends on who I'm talking to.
Hmm.
Um, because I kind of realize because of me open book. Sometimes certain people I shouldn't share certain things. I still do, and that's kind of come back and bite myself. So I have to be careful on that. But I would like to have people learn, not just me, like trans people, trans community, because especially these with the politics and all the current situation, many people has a stereotype image or perspective of a trans person. So I want to hopefully use me as a tools or whatever friends that I have, like including yourself, that we can get together, to see how we can change mainstream people's perspective about a trans person or even LGBTQ across the board. Yeah, because right now
Hmm.
trans people to the majority is is a joke. So yeah,
Woo! Okay.
seriously.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's an
so
insight.
yeah,
Hmm.
and we're undervalued, we're underestimated, we are how do you- under we're not underperformed, but we just need that's like myself or yourself experience. We just need that moment opening. So I'm wanted people to learn through me that a trans person can be just like everybody else through me. Yeah, and
Hmm.
then they can.
Okay. That's amazing. No, it's amazing.
Um, to be honest, the last 10 months, I didn't show up for myself.
Okay.
And it was bad. And things,
Uh-huh.
this is all back to that be do have, because I wasn't showing up for myself. I'm not confident because of what I experienced personally. And it's now affecting my financial, affecting my
Sure.
performance, affecting,
Sure.
so that all ripple effect, all cause and effect, right? So they all link together. So one thing that didn't work out internally, it can really damage everything that a person already built or create. It can collapse. So that's why I think it's a learning experience, because
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people have to go through this, and I think the universe, or whatever you want to call it, your God, or
Sure.
put me through this experience so I can understand that what I just say right now, to maybe help other people or to explain to people why this happened, right? And this happened
Mm-hmm.
always, like I always say what Tony Robbins said, it happens for you, not to you. So that way you will know in order to do better next time, or even help other people to do better for themselves.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good and very vulnerable. So
Show up to my family. I want them to be proud of me.
yeah, yeah,
And
it's beautiful.
because what I described earlier, when I'm in my early 20s, early 30s, I wasn't a person that people wanted to be proud of
Mm-hmm.
in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And
Yeah.
for the community, as I mentioned, I want to be the person can can be, because I came across a lot of mainstream people, and either they know or they don't. It doesn't matter. But if they do, that's even better, because then they'll see this trans person just do the normal things, you know?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
So that way they will change the perspective of us.